This is the Yesper power station, and this is a battery bank and everything all in one. So this is going to be your power bank, 120 watt max. That's the maximum. Cell phones, everything you can. It'll even jumpstart a car. Yes, it will jumpstart a car. So let's take a look. The inverter comes in a nice box like this, really nice heavy duty box. You need to read all the warnings on something like this. Now this one, because it's an Armor Pro 2, is waterproof and splash proof and all that good stuff, but you can't put it in a pool of water. But if water splashes on it, it should be fine. So here's your inverter. This is the inverter right here. The inverter comes where you pull that open, see that, and that's going to go in the inside right there. Okay, yes, I know it looks strange, but that's your inverter. So what you're going to do, if you want to charge it, here's the car charger. It only comes with a car charger. It does not come with the wall charger. You'd have to order that separate. Here's your instruction booklet right here. Yesper user manual, okay? Armor Pro 2. So you'd have to go through this, and it will tell you there's a lot of warnings. You need to charge it first. See that? Charge it first. Don't try to disassemble it or take anything out because it can get dangerous. So here's the unit. They call that the host. Here's your inverter, okay? So you want to read through this. So if you want to charge it up, how you charge it, if you want to charge it while you're driving, all you do is take this. This is a big thing. Really, really nice unit. All you would do is you would open this here and take this, and you want to put your charger in there like that. And then, actually, you don't have to do that. I wouldn't. This is really for the inverter. If you want to charge it, you would open it here, and you're going to take this plug it into your car cigarette lighter. Then you're going to take this here and plug it right there. Do you see that? That's your input. And that's how you charge it. Again, you would take this and plug it into your car cigarette lighter, and this is going to be your input port. You're going to plug it right there, and that's your input port to charge it. Okay? Now, how do you use the inverter? Well, let's take a look. How do you charge? Well, just to do some basic charging, you've got this fantastic panel, and here's your panel here. So you would just turn it on right there. There's your on button, and see, this one's on 83 because I've been charging it. And you would take whatever item you're going to charge. For me, I like to charge battery banks up, and I like to charge cell phones. So I'm using a cell phone now, so it doesn't make sense to charge a cell phone, and I'm on it. So let's take a look. So here is the battery bank, right? So I'd set that, let's say, about right there, okay? And then I'd plug it into here. Plug it in right here. Okay, there's your output right there in the unit. You want to turn it on. Okay. And you would plug it into whatever you want to charge. Okay. So if you want to charge this, you would just open this up wherever, it charges. And here, I'm doing this all one-handed, guys. I'd put it in here, and then open up whatever you want to charge, like that, and plug it in, and it'll start to charge. So I can give you a demonstration. Plug it in, and again, turn it on, because you'll have to keep turning it on because it has an auto shut off for safety. And as you can see, it is charging. 1, 2, 3. It is actually charging. Do you guys see that? So since that's charging, it'll tell you how many watts it's pulling. That's super low wattage. It's only because it's mostly charged up already, but it's only pulling 3 watts, which is great. Not a very long, not a very heavy charge at all. But that's because it's almost completely full. That's why. If it was empty, it probably would be pulling it between 13 and 20 watts. All right. So let's see what it would pull for a laptop and how to use the inverter. All right. So you want to turn it back off, and you want to unplug that. Let's say you wanted to charge something heavier. Let's say you wanted to charge your laptop and plug it in. Well, you take this inverter, and you're going to plug in your inverter. Okay. And it works better laying down. Don't ask me why. I don't know. But here is the full picture. Okay. Sorry for spinning the screen on you. I know some of you don't like that. And so now you've got your inverter, and you're going to turn it on. And when you turn it on, it shows you that it's still technically on 83, if you can see that. And your inverter should come on too. It should. So let's take a look here. It did not. So let me check something here. Okay, I had to kind of stabilize it a little bit. So here it is. You want to turn it on, and it's still on 83. And you see that light? That light means it's on. See that? Now, since it's on, if you want to, and it's, to me that's looking a little bit blurry, so let me clean that up. Okay, so we're back. So here is the full unit, and as you can see, it's pulling 1 because the inverter's there. So let's say we wanted to charge a laptop. Well, if you want to charge a laptop like this one here, you see this laptop here? What you would do is you would plug the laptop in by using the cord. Where's the laptop cord at? All you would really do is just, and I can give you a demonstration, I really don't have to, the blue light's on, there's your plug, your inverter is now plugged in. Do you see that? I know it's a crazy design, and it's only drawing 1 because it knows that the inverter is there. Excellent, thank you so much. Unravel, just a little bit. And so we're going to do this type of plug, so I'm just going to turn it off. Yep, I'm forever turning stuff on and off, and see how the light went out? It's off. So we're going to plug it in. Plug it into the inverter right here. Yep, kind of awkward. Plug it in. Now it is plugged in. Plug it in. Plug your device in. Most people would do it with it on. Doesn't matter. Plug in your device just like that. If it's by USB, and then turn it on. Give it a second and see if this comes back on. Okay. Let's make sure it's plugged all the way in. There. So this needs to be all the way into this. This is called your host. And then, see, it went out, but it's just giving you a demonstration because it doesn't need to charge. So this, the light will come on. That'll tell you it's plugged all the way in, and it'll charge your laptop. Yep, that's what it does. So I just wanted to show you guys that. I plugged in this cute little rice cooker, and when I did that, it didn't like it. And it was only 100 watts. Now, as big as this thing is, let me show you how to take it apart. You unplug. Hold that for me. Hold the inverter for me. Got some help from G here. So we're going to thank you, sir. So you just unplug, pull it, unplug your inverter. When you unplug your inverter, then you can take your host here, stand your host back up. Hopefully you can see that. If you want to put it away for safe storage, going to close everything up. Close everything up. If it doesn't close, that means the battery is swelling. You got to get rid of it. If this thing starts to swell, you got to get rid of it. Okay? You can't have a lithium battery that's going to swell. It's as simple as that. You don't want to be put in any type of danger. So that's the Yesper Armor Pro 2. Nobody's done a review on it yet, so I thought I would do one. As far as storage, one thing that I ask customer service, it's only email. I think it's in Hong Kong, China. One thing I ask customer service is, why don't you have a phone number? Because it appears that they've only got email, which is a little creepy. So there's only email. So you're going to store your inverter away for safekeeping. You want to wrap the inverter up, keep it nice and safe, and put it away. Same thing with your charging port. However you got the charging port is exactly how you want to put it away. Okay, you don't want to put it away like this. You want to put it away as best that you can, however yours came. So one of the things that I noticed about this right away, because this is a big battery bank. Normally I'm used to carrying these small battery banks like this, but this is a big dog. This thing can handle up to 100 watts of power. But here's the problem. When I plugged in a 100 watt rice cooker, it shut off. It shut off. It didn't like it. It started to heat it up, and then it shut down. Now, so I emailed them about that, customer service, just to see if they'll get back with me. The next thing was, you see these instructions? You got to read this from front to back. Now, this thing is supposed to be waterproof. It's supposed to have all this you see here. It's supposed to have overcharge protection, fuse protection, against reverse plug protection. This has got a lot of protection. It's got, here's the email as far as customer service. If you want to email them and ask some questions, it's right there. Okay, there's the email right there. And I did a review on Amazon if you guys want to take a look on Amazon. I'll post a link in there. I always say I'm going to do it, and sometimes I don't get to it, so forgive me. But when I post the link in there, I did a full pictures and then a full review. Now, here are some of the danger things about this that's pretty serious. Do not submerge it in water. Do not disassemble. Do not drop it. Avoid extreme temperatures. Anything under, like if it's going to get down to 20 degrees, it's going to kill the battery in this. And if it kills the battery and you try to charge it, it'll destroy the battery. And in some cases, it can explode. If you're going to be somewhere and the temperature is going to be over 140 degrees, you don't want to have this out, because if it gets too hot, again, it can explode. It's got protections in it, but it's a lithium battery and they can explode. So you want to be careful with that. Don't put it in direct sunlight, because direct sunlight could make anything in here overheat. Okay. And then your overheat protection will just be, it'll really get stressed out. So I love it. But I am going to return it because it couldn't even handle, it says it can handle a 100-watt rice cooker, and I'm waiting for customer service to get back to me, because if that, and there's a boost feature on there. I wanted to show you guys that. See that right there? That button, that's a boost feature. So if you can boost this and it can handle more than 100 watts so that I can use the rice cooker, I will keep it. But if it can't handle a little baby rice cooker, it's out, because that's the reason I got it in the first place, was to handle a little heater for the wintertime and to handle a rice cooker. So I'm signing off. I just wanted to show these to you since nobody's done a review on one. My review will be the first. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, let me know. Thanks. Bye.